The CMA's role in mergers, some people know what that is, some people don't. What is it in brief?
The CMA's primary role in mergers is around competition. So it is assessing deals to see whether there will be an impact on competition. It operates a voluntary regime, so companies can come to us and say, we think our deal warrants review. We also have the power to call deals in where we think they might have something that we need to look at. And we operate, as I said, a phased process. Yeah. So we have a quite kind of funnel type system where we start really broad with informal reviews, about 1,000 of those a year. We actually look at about 40 to 50 deals a year on a more formal basis, what we call a phase one. So it's a 40 working day kind of time frame. And then generally we take 5 to 10 of those deals to phase two, a more in-depth. And in that in-depth investigation, we actually have a separate set of decision makers that come in, as a panel, as we would call them, and they decide on whether the deal raises competition concerns and also whether there's a remedy, whether there's some kind of fix that we can see to ameliorate those concerns and to make sure that the deal can still go ahead. And actually, in the broad majority of cases, deals still go ahead even if we find concerns, because we find something which can move us forwards. I think last year we prohibited one deal out of the 1,000 that we looked at in total.
And so your panel, when you bring that together, is that just an internal panel? Is it a mix of people? What I guess people always wonder kind of who are the decision makers, I guess, behind the doors. So is that a mix of skill sets you get on that panel?
Yeah, absolutely. So the panel are independent of the CMA staff and board. The staff team obviously work on the investigation, bring in the evidence, talk to the companies and so on. But the decision-making panel has a really broad background. So we've got people who used to be asset managers, business leaders, lawyers, economists, accountants, so kind of a range of skills. And when we bring panels together, we generally have 3 or 4 people on each panel. And the aim is to get that broad set of skills. We also have consumer champions in there as well. Right. So we're, if you think about some of the more recent deals, where the CMA has looked at it, we've really tried to make sure that we have a broad range of views and backgrounds that can bring to bear some of that expertise when they're considering the deal as a phase 2 decision maker.
Great. That's really good to know.